right. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, I'm Trey, the Broken Path Shaman, and I welcome the Shamanic tribe into our virtual medicine lodge. So, this is where I hope to inspire you by sharing my daily meditation practice, and it's really a simple practice of shamanic breathing. Like, this is for all levels, and it's different than most people's normal surface breathing. So, just listen to your body. If it tells you it's too much, it's too much. You can ask questions. I'll look at them later. And I say this is a great way for me, like your questions are a great way for me to develop, learn, that feedback creates a loop. All right. So we're going to get into it. I like to do like 3 postures uh, throughout this meditation. So it's about 30 minutes. I should make it shorter. Sometimes when I'm in a rush, I'll make it shorter, but it's just what came to me. What really I vibe with is 30 minutes, so that's what I do. Roughly, it's more because I chatter and all kinds of other stuff. So base 30 minutes plus whatever I'm talking about. So yeah, you can sit down normally, like in a chair, couch, whatever's comfortable for you. I like to get on the floor and do a kneeling position. Kind of keep my knees together as much as possible. I got big thighs, chunky thighs. But also, this would be called like a thunderbolt pose, a Sanskrit name for it's a Vajrasana. So just a kneeling, and I'll end up with a prayer position, or my hands in a prayer position against my chest. So usually keep the thumbs on my sternum if I can remember to do that. This is practice, not perfection. So always little things to tweak. All right. Mm. And I think, yeah, just so I don't. Nice, I got my little space. My shoulder's been bugging me, so I wouldn't be surprised if I put my arm out. I kind of don't want to hit anything. All right, enough chatterboxing. Let's get this rolling. 10 minutes in about each posture. And I encourage you, like I am doing, to stare at plants. It forms this beautiful connection. If you can't stare at a plant or a tree, then I recommend pulling a book out or something that has a picture of a landscape and just kind of stare at that. Now the goal is to have a full, intentful inhale. So I want to breathe with intention and just fill up my lungs without hurting myself, not forcing it. Don't want to feel any pressure behind the eyes or in the ears. Just a nice full breath and then just letting it out. Kind of imagining the muscles just releasing their tension. Adding a sound to the exhale is kind of nice, in my opinion. Kind of helps us get into that mode of like, oh yeah, we are breathing, and there's this kind of self-created environment, right? That's one way to look at it. Ah. 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 Oh. Oh. Alright, so I like to remind folks I've been on my knees for like 10 minutes. Good to be careful and slow as we move between postures. Let the blood flow back. Next posture is a bound ankle pose. Soles of the feet together. Lengthen the spine on the inhales or the breaths. Really try and relax those shoulders so they fall kind of down and away from the ears. One challenge I always face is really relaxing my thigh muscle. I swear, so tight. Just really likes to keep those knees up. And when I bring awareness to it, focus on it, I can get it to relax, but it just doesn't like to do it on its own. Oh. Now I'm going to support myself a different way because I'm not really getting the form that I want in that posture. So again, as I put my palms on the ground to support me, I always try and focus the weight more across the pads of the palm and not the base of the palm. Definitely try to avoid pushing out to the fingers, really just the tip of the pad. And it really, in a lot of ways, just helps lengthen anything I do where I support myself with my hands. But there's a lot to that too. Just reminds me that we are the tempest in the teacup with milk. There's so much happening on the inside that you just don't see from the outside. Muscle corrections, posture adjustments. Oh. 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 Mm. Yeah. Open up those shoulders, that thoracic part of the chest and the spine. All right. Misusing terms. I'm not a medical trained person. All right, so third posture is going to be a mountain pose, standing. So goal is well, goal is always to bring intent to whatever we do. But for this, physically, I try and keep my toes together, my big toe together with the other one, and the heels slightly apart, about an inch. If you have hiccups, burps, farts, let them out. Let them come through. It's fine. But what I like to remind us is that as humans, we're uniquely positioned between both the bodies of the earth and the sky. And from that position, there's some meaning. And by stretching towards the sky and rooting out through the earth's core, maybe get a little understanding of what that is. But all right, here we go. If you really want to learn about Tadasana or mountain pose, I suggest checking out BKS Iyengar yoga. Any yoga would be fine, but I really gravitate towards BKS. Guruji, peace. Oh. Oh. Ideally, letting that weight just distribute itself evenly on the feet, on the bottoms of the feet. Not too much on the heel, not too much on the toes, so much on everything that you don't feel one thing. Just stretch. Good stuff, good stuff. It's a warm day, but whew, I'm starting to break a sweat. All right, whew. Take a drink of water here. You're probably wondering what Giant Dragons is. I love the phrase from an old role-playing game group. We were doing online conventions and online games back when it was not even a thing, pre-2020. But I love the name, Giant Dragons. Dragons are already big. Giant dragons are crazy. It's like enormous or gigantic dragons, right? So I love it. But it was a fundraiser, so it's a fun workout tea. Yeah. So that was a great one. That was really good. Another sip of water here. Mm. All right. So I like to end with something that I'm grateful for. Uh, wow, grateful for so much. Yeah, grateful for me being, healthier towards a road of health, right? It's always an up and down. It's not a straight line, but definitely feeling like I'm above the line lately, so I'm grateful for that. Did a nice long walk with my wife. That was awesome. Well, long. I call it long, but it was a dog walk. Picked up some trash, yada yada. So grateful to be able to do that. There's been times this year where that was not possible, and not because of COVID. All right. So thanks to everyone for meditating with me, meditating with us. Much appreciated. You can find me on Twitter as BP_shaman, and that's where I post any previous recording. I just put it up there before I go record usually. And then you can find me on YouTube if you subscribe to YouTube. I'm kind of fighting with YouTube personally because they don't always upload the videos that I record live, and that's part of the reason I use YouTube is because it's like I can record live, and then I usually don't have to do additional work to get it uploaded. The live session just gets uploaded, but that's not happening, so I'm recording it local. Then I check the next time I go to record to see if it even saved it. Lately, it has not. Ooh, something popped. Sorry, folks. Lately, it has not been saving it, so I don't know what happened there, but yeah, that sucks. But thank you so much for joining, and yeah, health and wholeness family. Uh, yeah, and peace. Peace out. Enjoy your future. Enjoy your Saturday. Oh yeah, there's Maven. Equinox. Autumn equinox is coming in a day or two. So on the 21st, yeah, it's a day or two. 20th, 21st, 22nd. There's autumn equinox. A time to focus on how the days have equal light and equal darkness, depending on where you are. But that's the idea of it, and how we're going into autumn and how darkness and decay is about to take over, or be more dominant in the world. So as we get to summer solstice and then comes back around. So this is the middle of the yin part of the year. It's the middle of the flow that kind of decreases if you're into yin and yang. So we're going into that decreasing kind of energy all the way down to winter solstice, right? So I love how these things play out in the world. It's just beauty. It's like looking in a kaleidoscope all the time. I can get up close. I can look at the plants that I grew for the summer. I can go back and look at the whole year. I mean, it's just, I can look at many years, or it's beautiful. Nature's beautiful is what I'm saying. All right, see you in the future. Waxing not poetically here.